What's good? It's your baby BBW back with another cooking video. What's going on, all my precious viewers? What's going on, everybody? I appreciate everybody that's still watching and continue to support your favorite BBW. But today, we're going to be cooking one of my very own Chicago favorite quick little dinner. It could be dinner, it could be lunch, it's up to you. Back home, we love Italian beefs. We love pizza puffs. We love our pizza in general. But today, we're going to be making a vegan style pizza puff. I'm gonna let you know all the seasons that I'm gonna use. Mr. Dash, Larry season salt, oregano, garlic, basil, parsley, green onions. I have some cut up, like 2 cut up jalapeno peppers, Ragu salsa. I got another one out just in case I need more. This one is already open. I have some dough. You can make yours homemade, or you can use this by Pillsbury Dough. Pillsbury Dough have a lot of vegan friendly dough, so that's cool. And then we have some fat free vegetable stock. If you're not vegan, then you get chicken, beef, or whatever, if that's your choice. And then we have TVP as our protein meat base. TVP is something that most vegans, not all, but a lot of us will most use. You can put chili, you can use it just as a meat. You can make burgers, chili, whatever. It has 13 grams of protein. Right here I have one already open, so we're going to use this one, the rest of this one, first of all, before we get too excited. Okay? And then we're going to open this up, and we're going to use a little bit of this one. Not all of it, but just about half of the thing. So we're going to make enough of these. And then what I like to do to store mine properly, I like to get a little Ziploc bag that I get from the dollar store. And I like to put my TVP in here and store it in the cabinet until next time I want to use it. Sometimes I use this, a lot of times I use this to make my spaghettis and all that, and boom. There you have it. Now, let's get back into it. So now, you can use water to let this evaporate, because what's going to happen is it's going to turn into a meaty base. And right now, it's just dry. It's like a dry crumb right now. But it's 100% pretty much okay for vegans. So, we're going to make this evaporate. You can use water. I'm going to use this because it has a beautiful flavor, which is, vegetable broth. Or, some people like to call it vegetable stock. So we're going to pour this. Boom. And we let this sit. And what's going to happen is, I use half of that. It's going to evaporate. As you can already see, it's doing what it needs to do. It's going to evaporate from the vegetable stock in, or vegetable broth, whichever one you like to call it. Now we're going to put some hot water in. This is going to really help it evaporate. And then we're going to toss this around. And it's going to start looking like a meaty texture. Okay? By the way, this is a lot of TVP. Well, not a lot, but it's enough of TVP. Alright guys, so we're back. Now we're going to start seasoning. We're not going to heavy season it. We're going to use the Larry season salt, just a little bit. Just a little sprinkle. And then we're going to go in with some Mr. Dash. I love my Mr. Dash. So we're going to get that in good. Then we're going to go in with some oregano. We're going to get in that real good. It's also Italian seasoning ones that looks like the oregano, but it's not exactly. And what you're going to do is you're going to use that if you have some. Just a splash of garlic. Basil. We got to get our herbs in that. If you don't know, basil is a herb. And you always want to get you some herbs in your food. On the daily. You really don't need parsley, but I'm just going to sprinkle some in there. Anyway. We could add some of these jalapeno peppers in here. I ain't gonna do too much because I don't want to make it too hot. And then we're gonna use some green onions. If you have red onions, you can also put that in. And then you're gonna give these a turn. You're gonna keep turning these, and you know. Smells so good. Go back in with some more oregano leaves. Mr. Dash. A little bit more basils. Then we want to finish the rest of these green onions. And just the last little splash of seasoning salt. I wish I had a red onion at this point. I probably should have got one. I don't know what made me walk past it and say, oh no, I just need green. Why would I do that? I don't know why would I, but I did it. So once we get these tossed around and mixed up really well, because this is our meat base that we're going to use. We're going to start doing some tomato paste. Because we all know pizza puffs is nothing but tomato sauce. Not tomato paste, but this is tomato sauce. You need to get all that out of there. All that out of there. You want to close that up. Put it over there. You want to start tossing this around. Alright guys, so now all of it is turned around really good. That tomato sauce smells really delicious. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much toss this in a pan. Oh God, I made a lot more than what I thought. Anywho, we're going to toss this around. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just mixing this up a little bit more. Look how beautiful that looks. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this on the stove for about 15 to 20 minutes. Well, maybe 15 to 25 minutes, it depends. Alright guys, so now we are just heating up the meat. We're going to let this heat up for about 20 to 25 minutes. And once this is done, we'll let it cool for 5 or 6 minutes. And then we'll start making the actual pizza puffs. Alright guys, so I have some flour right here under here, just for protection, you know, nothing major, don't think too crazy. But we clean the surface and we make sure we have some powder, some flour out. You don't need too much. All we're going to do is pet these out because you already know, dough likes to, what we call rise. But anywho, that ain't too much. I just got about a, hand or two full. Now all I'm doing is spreading out this dough. Oh, we don't get no holes in it. Now what we want to do is we want to cut this into 4.
Oh, you cut the third one.
Oh, this is the first one. Okay? We have one already right here too that I have not used. But we're going to cut these into 4. I'm going to show you why. And we also have this pan right here. This is my pizza pan. I already aluminum foiled it up. Okay, we're gonna sit that right there, and I'm gonna show you guys what's next. All right, guys. So this is our meat base. It is all good. It is done. Okay, it's sauced up. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna take some of our meat base, right? Okay. Before we do that, let me show you guys right here. This is the cheddar, dairy-free cheese. And then this one right here is the dairy-free mozzarella cheese. And I didn't have none but a little bit under half of both. So I just set them right here. But I'm going to show y'all what we're about to do. Let's get into it. We're going to put our meat right here. Just about a spoon and a half. You don't need too much. And then we're going to take this cheese. Just like that. We're gonna take the cheese just like that. We're gonna take some mozzarella because it can't be having called a pizza puff with no cheese. I don't even believe that. So now what we're going to do, we're going to fold this like this, and we're going to fold this like this. And we're going to take our second piece, okay? And we're going to also, now I'm going to show y'all how we're going to do this. We're going to lift these up, okay? 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 Now we got to make sure we secure this. And the only way we can secure this is by flipping it up. Right? Rolling it up. Right? But not only do we have to roll it up, okay? We got to pinch it. Okay? So let's pinch it to the point so it can close a little bit. Okay? I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright guys, so right now, as you can see, the smoke is coming. We're going to sit this in the freezer for about 10 minutes or so because right now this is too hot, as you can see, but it tastes amazing. So we're going to sit this in the freezer for about 10, maybe 15 minutes so it can cool because it's so hot, it's melting the dough. So, see y'all in a minute. Alright guys, so the first one we did messed up because the meat was still hot. But right here, we have the meat. The vegan plant-based meat that I showed you that we started from the beginning. It's set in the freezer for 30 minutes. Now it's a little warm, but it's not hot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a little cheese at the bottom. Right here we have the vegan mozzarella like I showed you earlier. And then we have the vegan cheddar like I showed you earlier. And it's right here. I only got a little left. So we're just going to put a little at the bottom. First we want to start with the cheese. And then we're going to start with some meat. We're not going to put too much meat because what we don't want it to burst out. So that should be enough, I believe. Now we're going to put a little bit more cheese on the top. Both cheeses, mozzarella, and it ain't going to be perfect, guys. We all know that. And then we're going to take another piece of the bread that we have. I have flour on the table, just, you know, for the purpose of, and then we're going to push these sides together. And like this, we're going to roll it up. We're going to turn it around. See, now it's not melting. Last time it melted on us. I was a little upset because I lost a little bit of dough, but it's okay. I still got 3 left. So we're going to put that in. We're going to roll this up. And we're going to make it do what it do, baby. Nothing is perfect, but it's going to be right. Okay? So we want to be a little gentle. Now we're going to use this spatula. Okay? We're going to push these in. And the next one we might look a little better than this one. But that's okay. That's why it's called ironing. So we're going to scrape this up with a spatula and we're going to sit that one right there. And then we're going to continue to our next one. So what we do, we just took it out this plastic and we're going to unroll this crust because this is a pie crust, pizza crust, whichever one you want to use it for. And what we're going to do is we're going to unroll this again. I have my knife right here, but I don't want you. So we're going to unroll this again. The flour on the table is to, of course, help the dough not stick. See, that's all the flour's for. Got a couple pieces of cheese down there, but it's okay. I like to put the flour on. The flour ain't gonna do nothing. You barely gonna take it any dang gone way. It ain't never killed nobody. Let's get this all the way on the table. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it across evenly as we possibly can. And then after that, we're going to go this way. And then we're going to go same like this. And boom. Then you flap along. Get a little flour on both sides. And boom. That's it. Now, let's throw them two pieces to the side. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get the meat. Okay? We're going to put it right here in the middle. Ooh, 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 ooh. We don't want a little, we don't want too much. And then we're going to take one more. Just a little half spoon now. We'll put some cheese on there. And we'll finish the process. And then we try to put this on top as parallel as we possibly can. Try to meet these sides. You can see what we're doing right here. Try to meet the sides, press it down like this. See this? Shut up, people. So you see what we're doing here? We're just pressing the sides down, right? Now, after we're done pressing the sides down, people, we're gonna roll these up, just to try to secure the dough as much as we possibly can at this point. We're just gonna make much as the dough allow us to make. I have one more pack after this, so I'll be making 2 or 3 more. And that's it. These are our vegan friendly Chicago style pizza puffs. I know it's gonna be good. These Bad Babies pizza puffs as we call, which is like a big pizza roll if you want to say. But anyways, all these are already filled up nice and full. You see them plucked out. But what we want to do, just like you would do it for a pizza puff, Chicago style, if you don't know, never had it. I want to put these in the freezer because I'm making it homemade. And what we're going to do, we're going to sit these in the freezer for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then it's going to get a little bit froze. It's going to get a little more hard, which is good. That way we can fry it. We could deep fry it in some grease. Or you can put them in an oven. But we're going to deep fry them. And we'll let you guys see when it's time. Alright guys, so right here you can see that the pizza puffs is frozen. They've been in the freezer for an hour. You could do 30 minutes. It's up to you. But we're going to make these 4. Okay, so we probably make 2 at a time because they are big. Let's see how many we can fit. So we're just going to do 2 at a time. They are now in. We're going to cook them on medium. You can show them. Alright guys, so here's my fries and my homemade vegan style pizza puff. It is a little hard, but you got to be careful because the crust will start breaking apart. So you got to leave it in there for about just a good solid 10-15 minutes maybe. And then you want to take it out. But it came out beautiful. Alright guys, so now we're going to get the cup for you right here. I got some barbecue sauce on mine. Originally in Chicago, we used, our famous Chicago mayo sauce. But I ain't got none here in Vegas, so I'm just going to put a little barbecue sauce on there. Do that cut for you. Slightly. You want to get you a nice cut. Just to show y'all how it look in the inside. Just like the pizza puffs too, baby. Look at that. Look at that beautiful creation. Come on, man. Oh, that's beautiful. That is good and beautiful. We're gonna get ready to get up out of here. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick, nice, beautiful, homemade Chicago style pizza puff. 100% vegan. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Before we leave, we always leave with a positive message. If you want to be different, you must think outside the box. It's your favorite BBW. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Peace.